everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am CA Rohit. So today in this video, I'm going to answer some of the frequently asked questions in the economic law. So what all we are going to cover is first, I'm going to show how to use this index. Second, we will see how we can solve the November 22 exam paper using this index. Third thing is we will see how ICAI is giving marks in economic law. So whether we will receive full marks if we do a copy paste of a repeated case study or not. And the last thing we will see is how to use the MCQ index. So these four things we are going to see. I will make it short and sweet. So and you can find all the timestamp in the description box so you can see the relevant part. So let's come to the point and start this video. So first is how to use this index. So in this here you can see all the features. So the feature is nothing but how I have prepared this index. You can just read here. Next is why this index is useful. So like very simple answer, this index will help you to identify which case study is repeated in your exam and from where it is repeated. So once you know that a case study is repeated, you can exactly do the copy paste and score full marks in that case study. And like how often the case studies are repeating. So if you see all the last 4 attempts or 5 attempts, one case study is getting repeated. So this is why this index is useful. Now coming how to use this index. So this is the important part. You should like listen carefully. So you first is you have to carry this index and the case study compilation and the case study digest. So all three things you have to carry in the exam. Now when you get the question paper in exam, you have 15 minutes reading time. In that 15-minute reading times, you have to use this index and you have to search for the repeated case study. How you have to search is start with question 1. In economic law, there are 5 questions and you can attempt any 4. No question is compulsory, so you can choose any 4 questions. So start with question 1, skip the case study, skip the MCQ, go to the descriptive questions. So when you come to the descriptive question, read the first descriptive question. Try to identify the act to which it belongs. Once you identify the act, come to this index and go to that relevant part and then try searching that question of the exam in this index. If you able to find that that question is from this index, then you can also find that from where that question is repeated or the case study is repeated. So in the second column, you can see the references. So what all this reference mean, you can go to the page number 2 and you will understand. So say this essay.November 18, what it means. So if you come here, you can see essay.November 18 or N18 means suggested answer November 18. So this is how you can understand the reference, go to that relevant case study and do the copy paste. So this is how you can use this index, very simple. Now moving to the next part, how we can solve the November 22 paper using this index. So I have this November 22 paper with me. I will go and show you on the top. So this is the November 22 paper. So say I'm in exam, I got this paper. What I will do is there are 5 case studies. I will start with case study 1. I will skip the case study part because this is a long case study. I won't read it. I will also skip these MCQs because my purpose is in the first 15 minutes to identify the repeated case study and have an overview of the descriptive questions. So I have skipped this as well. Now I came to the descriptive questions. So these are the descriptive questions. So now what I will do first is I will read the first question. It says with respect to the constitution of committee of creditor under the provision of the insolvency and bankruptcy code. So it clearly says that it is part of the IBC. So this is the IBC question. So what I will do is I will go to the index. This is the index I have. I will go to the IBC part. IBC says it is from page number 13 to 18. So quickly go to the page number 13. Yeah, so this is the IBC. Here it started from page number 13. I have seen that my questions start with the word W with respect to the. So I will quickly scroll down to the bottom because W will be in the end. This index is sorted in A to Z. So if I scroll down, I will see. So I can see this is the question with respect to the constitution of committee. So but this is the latest index for May 23. So it already has the November 22 question. So what we are going to do is we will ignore all the blue highlighted questions because they were not part of the November 22 index. Since this is a May 23 index, that's why I have incorporated them. But for now, we will ignore this. So I can see I'm not able to find the exact wording with respect to the constitution. So now I will again go to the paper. Now I will look for the second part. So it says all the four Indian banks. So again, it is the IBC question only because the header is for IBC. I will again go to the index. This is the index. It says all the four banks. It starts with word A. So I will go on the top because word A will be on the top. So yeah, this is the IBC part. I can see here it is all the four Indian banks. There are twice it is coming, but since we are ignoring the blue one, I will check only this, all the four Indian banks. I see like it is matching, and also I can see it is from the SA dot December 21. What it means is suggested answer December 21. Case study 5, question 5.6. So if I have the case study compilation, I will quickly go there. So I have the case study compilation with me as well. So let me go to the top of the compilation. So this is the compilation. Yeah. So this is the compilation I will be carrying. I will come to the page number 3. I will see where I have the suggested answer December 21. So I have it at page number 498. So I will quickly go to the page number 498. Yeah. So this is the page number 498. We have the December 21 paper. In the index, I have seen the reference of the case study 5, 5.6, 1A. So I will quickly scroll to the end in the case study 5. So here we have the case study 5. Yeah, we have this reference case study 5, 5.6, 1A. So I have this reference. I will just quickly verify this December 22, December 21 paper with the November 21 exam paper. So I can see it says all the four bank as a consortium. The same I can see all the four bank as a consortium. I will check the second question. It says JV National Bank. I will come here in November. I will see JV National Bank. This is also same. Now I will see the third and fourth question. It says the bank decided to enforce, and second, the last is Aditya is of the view. So I will come here. I will see the bank decided to enforce. This is also same. Now it says Aditya Agarwal is of the view. So there is one word change, that it has Agarwal and it has only Aditya. So this is the only change. So I can see this entire case study is repeated. I will also check whether MCQs are repeated or not. So I will check the MCQ one. It says Aditya Agarwal decided. I will go to the December 21. I will check. It says the company decided to construct the Nagpur into Nagpur project. So it says Aditya Agarwal. So I can see there is some difference. But what I will do is I will read this entire question and I will try to answer based on the case study. If I face some difficulty, I can also verify here. So I can see all the options are same, both the phase separate registration, So you can see this options are same and the MCQs are mostly same. You just have to read them once, try to apply the concept that you know. If you are not aware, like if you are not prepared well, then you can also do the copy paste from this. So this is how you can identify any repeated case study. So we have seen in November 22 paper, the case study 1 is repeated, the entire case study is repeated. Now I will move to the case study 2, and again I will skip the case study. I will also skip the MCQ. I will come to the descriptive part, and I will try searching this descriptive questions in my case study index. The same way I have to do it again, and this entire process of searching all the 5 questions, all the 5 case studies descriptive question in the case study index, we have to do in the first 15 minutes. So if you practice more and more over this case study index, you will have some grip. Try to like identify 10-15 case studies, and you will know how to use this index, and you will be able to use this index in first 15 minutes. And if you are able to identify that which case study is repeated, you can just quickly note and you can just do the copy paste in the exam. So this is how you have to solve the exam paper. Now coming to the third part, like how ICAI is giving marks in the economic law paper. So I have one suggested, not suggested, the copy of a student who has shared. So she has scored 82 marks, and she has used my case study index, and she has done the copy paste in the exam. So this is the November 22 answer copy of a student. What we will see is, first let's see how much she scored in the repeated case study. So you can see she in the case study 1, it is of descriptive questions are of 15 marks. She has scored 13. In 1A she scored 3 out of 3, 1B 3 out of 3, 1C she scored only 4, and 1.6 ka 2 she scored only 3. So there she got 2 marks got deducted. Now let's see why this marks got deducted. Okay, we can see she scored like she got the correct marks in A and B. So let's see the 1.6 question. So let's come here. So this is the first question where she scored full marks. So this is the answer she have written. So she has written the same answer which is given in the suggested answer of December 21. So this is the December 21 suggested answer. You can see she has written the first para same according to section 21.3. You can come here according to section 21.3. Then she write the second para, the same table, the second para, and the same table she has made. Then the conclusion, the last conclusion, hence in the given case. So she has also given the same para. So you can see she got 3 marks out of 3 marks. So she got the complete marks in this question. Now in question B as well, she has written the exact copy paste. She got the full marks. Now where she not get the full marks is the third question. This 1.6 ka 2. This 1.6 1C she also won't get the full marks. So we will see why she haven't got the full marks. So if you come here in the November 22 paper, you can see that question is of 1.6 ka C is of 5 marks, and in the December paper if you come and see, it is of 4 marks. So she has copied the answer from here. She has written content for 4 marks. That's why she got only 4 marks out of the 5 marks. So in November 22, the same question was for 5, but in December we have this for only 4 marks. So that's why she got some challenges in scoring the full marks. So let's see what is the difference as well in 5 marks and the 4 marks answer. So let's first see the 4 marks answer. This is the 4 marks answer. You can see there are 1, 2 and 3 paragraph. So in this 4 marks answer, we have this 3 paragraph. And in the November 22 paper, if you come and see, there are how many paragraph we have is, this is the first paragraph, then second paragraph, then we have this third paragraph which is not in the December, and this we have the fourth paragraph. So we have 4 para in November 22, and in December 21 we have only 3 paragraph. These all 3 paragraphs are there in the November 22 answer as well, but this additional para was not, this is some additional para in November 22 which is not in December. So she haven't written this additional para, that's why she haven't got the marks, 1 marks for that. So if you see, there is step marking for each paragraph, there is 1 mark. This is the first para, she got this 1 mark. Then this is the second paragraph, and this is the third paragraph. So all you can see, she got the 3 plus 1, 4 marks, and total is 4, and she haven't got the 5 marks, which is the total marks of the question. Similarly, in the next question as well, the same issue she has faced. So the second part is of 4 marks in the November 22, and in our December paper, the same question is of 3 marks only. So she got marks as per the answer she has written from December 21. She got the exact marks, but since here the marks are some more, that's why she haven't got the full marks. So what we can conclude here is, if you do the exact copy paste, you will get the full marks, but you have to make sure that this is for 5 marks, and in the repeated case study if it is of 4 marks, then you will get only 4 marks if you write the copy paste. You have to write some additional content to score 1 additional mark. So based on the marks allocation, you have to decide how much you have to write. And one more important question is, in case you identify that case study is repeated, so say this December 21 case study is repeated. Now if you do the exact copy paste, word to word copy paste, then it will take lots of time. Okay, so you don't have to do the exact copy paste. What you have to do is, if there are total 3 paragraph, you will also have to write 3 paragraph, but make sure that starting few lines are same. The in between or in the end, you can change the wordings and write it on your own words, or you can cut short some of the part which you see it is not relevant. So you can cut short, but make sure the initial few lines of every para is same. So in that case, you will get the complete marks for that para. Because if you see the examiner as well, so what examiner has done is they haven't read the complete answer. They should read the first few lines, then they read the second paragraph. They will verify this table and then they read the conclusion. So if they see like it is similar to the suggested answer, they are also not expected to match word by word. But if it is similar 90%, 80%, then they have given the full marks to the student. Same practice we have to follow. So this is how ICAI is giving marks. If there are like, you have to see the suggested answer, you can analyze your copy as well. Check the number of paragraph in the answer and the number of paragraph in your answer. Compare it. If you have written all the paragraph, then you will score the full marks. Now moving to the last part is how to use the MCQ index. So let me open the MCQ index for you. So this MCQ index is also somehow similar to the case study descriptive question index. Let me go to the top. So here also you can see all the instruction. How this will help is, I would prefer first use the descriptive question. If you're able to identify the repeated case study, then the MCQs are also repeated. So you don't have to use this index. But somehow like some students are not prepared well, or in case you have some confusion in any of the MCQ, then only use this index. Okay, because if you invest all of your time in searching the answers through descriptive question, then MCQ index, then it will take lot of your time and you are not able to write the answer. So avoid using this MCQ index. Only use if you see you have some time and you can answer, because MCQ is only of 2 marks and it is not like worth to give that much time to write only a 2 marks question. So it is similar. We have to go like, let's say I came here in the November 22 paper. I think it is here. Yeah. Let's say this is the November 22 paper I have. Let's go to the MCQ of the question number case study 2. So say this is the case study 2 and I have this MCQ from this case study. So what I can do is if I'm able to answer the MCQ based on reading this question, I will just answer it and I will not go through the MCQ index. In case I face any difficulty, then only I will go to the MCQ index here and I will first read the question. So let's read this. So it says Mr. Atanu De, and then in the end it says FEMA 1999. So it is from FEMA. I will go to the MCQ index. I will check where the FEMA is. So this is the FEMA. It is on page number 32. I will go to the page number 32. So this is the FEMA. Now I will try to search that MCQ in this index. It says it start with Mr. Atanu De. So I will try to search this name. Generally, like the questions which start with the name of someone, then it is difficult to find in the index. But let's try to find it. It starts with M, so I will search for it. Where is we have this? Yeah. So we have this Mr. Atanu De, but this is a blue color, so we will ignore this because this is I have recently added, so it was not part of the November 22. So I see I'm not able to find this question, so I will just skip this and I will check the other question. I have again whether Mr. Biswajit, and I have this as well, whether it was necessary for Mr. Andrew. So let's search this one. This is again FEMA. It starts with letter W, so it will be in the end. So I will check in the end. I have to search for the word whether it was necessary. So I can see the same question. So whether it was necessary for Mr. James. In our November 22, it was Mr. Andrew, but we have this Mr. James. if I scroll right, I can see the answer here. So answer is yes, the amount currency note exceeded 5,000. I will go to the November 22. I will see if this option is there or not. So yeah, this option is there. So this is how you can use the MCQ index. But I would say use only if you have sufficient time, and the answers in this MCQ index are not the amended answers. So they are as per what it is in that answer, because there are lots of MCQ and I was not able to update all the answers. So it is not amended. So before answering, use apply your conceptual knowledge and try to identify whether it is amended or whether it is correct or not. So there are some risk in using this MCQ index, but you can use after taking proper precautions. So this is all about the question that you have asked. I am also making another video. I have some other questions as well from your side. So I will try to answer them in the next video. And if you have any additional questions, you can ask in the comment box. And thanks for watching and all the best for your exams.